welcome to the locker room. Coach Arias here. Today's message is do what is required. Do what's required. I heard a quote and seen a quote the other day by the National Football League Player Association, and it was a quote by Winston Churchill. And that quote says, "It is not enough to do our best. Sometimes we have to do what is required." Let me run that back for you. It's not enough to do our best. Sometimes we have to do what is required. Have you ever seen people in life where it doesn't make sense how they come up with the solutions to some problems that they have? For example, I've seen stories and videos and live action footage of a man's leg being stuck under another vehicle, only to see a man about 160 pounds come over and just lift the car off of that person's leg. How is that possible? Because sometimes you don't know what strength you have inside of you until it's required, until there is no other option, but this is the only option. Out of you sometimes comes the best effort that you possibly can give. How about single moms? How many single moms do we see out there just struggling to make it, but at the end of the day, they make it happen during Christmas. They make it happen at the end of that child's life. After years of struggling and going to school, going to night classes, working 2 jobs, 3 jobs. How many people do we see that are well off with 2 parents and can't seem to make it work with a kid or 2? And we have a single mom that goes out and struggles and ends up with a successful story. How does that happen? Because sometimes you have to do what is required. Doing your best isn't going to be enough. We got to do whatever it takes in order to be successful when there is no other option. The other day I was looking online and I seen the MS runner, the young lady that had MS, and she collapses at the end of every meet, and every track meet. They told her that she wasn't even really going to be able to walk much, especially exercise. She chose not to listen to those people, and she decided to run track. And not only did she run track, she ends up winning titles and winning the state championship. How about her? There was no other option in her mind. She said, "I'm going to use this before I lose this. In my mind there is no other option." Takes me back to a song that I've heard about because I wasn't born when it came out, but in 1969 the Rolling Stones came out with a song, and in that song it said, "You can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, well, you might just find that you'll get what you need." You guys ever heard that song? You don't always get what you want. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not a singer, but I had to get it moving, maybe refresh your memory. But it said you can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you might just find that you'll get what you need. I think when some of you, there's a thing that went viral, that "How Bad Do You Want Success" by Eric Thomas. Success as bad as you want to breathe. That story is all about when you want success as bad as you want to breathe. You don't want to breathe. You need to breathe. We have to breathe. It's not like, "Hey, really guys, I'm excited today. I'm having a good day. I think I'm looking forward today to breathing. I think I'm going to do some breathing today because that's what I want to do." No, it is required of us to breathe. Therefore, you have to want success as bad as you want to breathe, meaning that it's required. So I want to inspire you. I want to encourage you in your mind, things that you want to get accomplished, things that need to be done, no matter how big that obstacle is. Start twitching, start tweaking that thing in your mind, because we got it in us as humans. Start tweaking it in your mind that this is what I have to do. This is what's required. I'm not going to do my best. Can't stand when people say, "I'm going to give it my best shot. I'm going to do my best." No, we're not going to do our best. We're going to do whatever is required to get the job done. Guys, if we could do this and follow some of these things, we'll be on our way to living our very best life. Thanks for joining me this week in the locker room. Looking forward to seeing you all next week.
Share the inspiration. The Daily Locker Room Day-by-Day Workbook makes a great gift. With daily messages and interactive exercises, your friends and family will most certainly live their very best life. Oh, and be sure you have one for yourself. Order today at dailylockerroom.com.